Hello everybody, APOC the Great here, and today I was sitting in this class and I was just thinking of what I should do for my podcast, and a couple ideas popped up in my head, and I was just like, I'm gonna write those down, but there's this biggest one that I just want everyone to know, okay? And I'm gonna animate this later, just because. So, I'm a junior now, right? So about last year, my first semester of sophomore, I had a teacher named Mr. Green. I can't remember his first name. I think I do, but I don't want to say it and be wrong, or say it and you guys go and find him. And everyone that goes to my school, you know who I'm talking about, hopefully. Now, Mr. Green is a very, very strange person. A lot. He's extremely strange. But he wasn't like strange to the point where you just don't want to be around him. You want to be around him, but he was the weird point to, he does weird stuff, and you're like, why is he doing that? Now, my favorite thing that he always did, but it was so annoying, was he would sit in the corner and sing songs. Seriously. He would sit in the corner and sing songs. Also, a very strange thing that he would do is nothing in his hands. He would walk into the corner, right? He would walk into the corner, sing in the corner like this, right? Reach into the corner, reach in, out of the corner, sit there for a second, turn around, and eat a honey bun. I don't know if this thing was in his pocket. He always wore suits, right? Or a vest and like a button-up shirt with the sleeves rolled up. I don't know if it was in his front pants or what. I was so confused. He just always was like, he would like just sit there and hum or sing. I can't even remember what he would sing. He would just reach into the corner, reach out, turn around, and now he's eating a honey bun. I'm just like, what the heck, man? I'm just like, do you have like a box in the corner? Are you a time traveler? Do you just reach into the corner where there's this magical portal that you just open and take out a honey bun? Where do these honey buns come from? Is there a factory of aliens living in this portal? Do you seriously just have a box sitting there? Do you keep them in your pocket? I don't know. I'm so confused about this. He just walked into the corner, reached in, reached out, honey bun. I'm just like, okay, this is extremely weird. And he would just like turn around and start singing some more and eating this honey bun. And I was like the only one looking at him being all confused. See, I do my work, but I get notes from the teacher, so it helps me. But he would just look at me, eat, and look away. And no one noticed that he didn't have this snack cake because we were doing notes. So everyone would just look at him, right, while he was singing and look away and just start writing their notes and everything. And I was just like sitting there staring at him, just like, yeah, you pull that honey bun out of there. Ooh, come on, prove that you're an alien. And you just turn around, just like start eating. It's just like, yeah, I know you know I'm an alien. I'm just like, oh my god, stop it. That was just one of the weirdest things that has ever happened to me. I don't know if I even said the intro to this. Whoops! I meant to say, hi everyone. My podcast of, we don't have a name for it, where it's just basically me ranting the whole time, being crazy. It's like 10 minutes. But, what else can I think of? Oh, also crazy things that I did. This is like a confession of high school for me. My parents probably don't know about it. Well, you guys are gonna know now. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Sorry. This is just a normal thing that happens. But when I was a freshman, and I was not treated like one, I treat freshmen like freshmen now, because it's funny. I don't feel bad about it either. Just because it's like, this is what happens. You, as a freshman, don't act like a freshman. Then, when you're a junior, you see freshmen acting like freshmen. And then you start calling them freshies or freshmen. or fresh meat. Don't call them fresh meat because that sounds like dirty. It sounds very dirty. But one of my favorite things to do is, you can ask Phi about this because he was in the same science that I had. So Phi and I would sit there in one of my other teacher's classes of Earth Science. Mr. Sanford. Now, Mr. Sanford has been probably one of my favorite teachers. And I'm gonna have him for chemistry this year. I'm just like, yeah, chemistry. But I don't think he ever noticed me doing this, but I know he noticed it. I don't know if he knew it was me. But we would sit there, and me and Phi would both have our own calls for Mr. Sanford. They would be Sanford calls. And I would go, "Wah!" And I would make bird sounds, and he would just make weird sounds. So I was always like, "Wah! Wah!" And he would be like, someone calling me. And I'd be like, I am. And he's just like, be over there in a second. Okay, he doesn't have like a Batman voice. That's just the voice I'm gonna give him. He does have a beard though. And he is kind of husky. Hey. But he would just like walk over there and be like, yeah, you just do this, and he would walk away. And I'd be like, thank you. And then if I needed him again, I'd be like, wah, wah. And he would be like, someone calling me. And I'd be like, I need your help. And he's just like, I'll be over there in a second. That was one of the weirdest things that I've done. I don't know. I'm going to talk about art now because I'm trying to really figure out what I want to talk about. But when I was in art class, I love art, okay? I love drawing, I love painting, I love crafts and everything. But every time I've been in an art class, I've been in art class for three times, right? 3 times. First time, I just did whatever I wanted because I joined this art class in the middle of the semester. So basically, she was just like, here you go, do this. I was just like, okay, I'm okay with this. And she was like, some of the things, she was like, this isn't good. I'm just like, it doesn't matter. I drew it. Who cares? I mean, you want to walk up to a Picasso and be like, hey man, I think you drew those eyes wrong. And then he'd be like, I know. I did that on purpose. Some of my things I didn't do on purpose. Some of them I did. I mean, but then, my art teacher in my freshman year was full of crazy people. She would literally sit there and talk to herself. Now, I may have made Mr. Green seem really crazy and bad with reaching into a portal and grabbing something out of it, because that's really what I felt like you did. But this woman, Miss Monroe, which I love dearly. I mean, she was a good inspiration for my art. And she's probably watching this video right now like, Benjamin, I swear, if you say something bad, I'm gonna punch you. I mean, she probably wouldn't violently hurt me. She would hurt me, but not violently. But she would talk to herself. And the joke was, for me, and my now teacher for Spanish I make the same joke with her. She turns around, right? Once in a while she'd be talking and we'd be like, hey, are you okay? She would turn around and she like doesn't like us talking. So does Miss Valdez. But she'd be like, I hear voices. And I'm just like, I understand. And everyone was like, ha, 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 ha. I know she wasn't being serious and she was talking about our voices. And I'm pretty sure she was just talking about what art supplies she needed to herself. But I probably made her look worse than how it was. I probably made her look like she needed to be in a mental institution. I feel bad about it. Honestly, kinda don't. It was pretty funny. But she turned around and was just like, why do I hear voices? And I'm just like, I don't know, but I understand. I hear voices too. And everyone was just like, ha ha ha. I'm just like, oh, well, my brain does talk to me like it's some Spanish guy. I don't know. But I have no clue. Our podcast is now just rants. I don't have a subject. No, I have a subject and I just rant about it. This is talk about my life story. Apoc's life story. But everyone, please like, subscribe, comment, put down in the comments below how your day was. And so happy I didn't mess that up. Boom, 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 boom. But sayonara, Anarchy of Providence.